Hi, this is Sarah Morrison with eXp Realty and Morrison Estate Solutions. I am super excited to be interviewing Beth Dzurilla of Mutual Title today. She's going to answer some questions for us about title as well as the probate process and similarities and differences. So before we start, Beth, if you could just give us a brief introduction on who you are and what you do.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. My name is Beth Dzurilla. I am the sales manager for Mutual Title. I have been with Mutual Title for 18 years and have been in the title real estate business for about 22 now. I'm excited to share knowledge that's in my brain with all of you today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about the title process in general. A lot of people, myself included, before I even got into real estate, didn't really know what title was and everything that goes into it. So Beth, if you could just explain to us kind of the process, nothing too in depth, but say someone was to purchase a property, what would all have to take place for that title transfer to happen?
Absolutely. So a title agent is the disinterested third party in a transaction. So basically you need a title company to process all the paperwork, to work with the agents, to work with the buyers and sellers and the lenders, and then to disperse all the funds at the end. So the process is pretty simple. You start by submitting a contract. Once you send me the contract, I turn it in, we order the exam, which means we reach out to the county and we kind of get the story of the house. We find out if there's any liens on it. We make sure that the chain of title has transferred correctly. There aren't any outstanding spouses or deceased people who need to be accounted for. And then once we get that back, we go over everything with the seller to make sure that we have proper authorization to obtain payoffs on any of the liens that are on title. We also reach out to homeowners associations if it's a condo or a development that has an HOA. We make sure that all of the dues are paid. We make sure that all of the funds are transferred correctly. There's a couple of fees associated with that. We also go through, we order a survey on the property. We work with the lender. The lender will send us a title order. We'll get them the commitment, make sure that we do the preliminary work for the title insurance policy. And then we kind of wait until we're ready for closing. Once we get to closing, the lender will issue the clear to close. Once we get the clear to close, we go ahead and make appointments with everybody, keeping the real estate agents involved the entire time. And then once the signings happen, my company actually will go to the person anytime, day or night, to do the closing. Sellers and buyers sometimes they're out of town, so we make sure that it's ultra convenient for them. Once the closing happens, all the documents come back to us. We send them back to the lender. We get the funds from the lender, and we also prepare everything to take it down to the county to transfer it. Some of that is done electronically, some of it is not. It depends on the county. And then once it's transferred, we disperse. And that's when everybody gets paid. And we, along the way, are collecting invoices and bills and stuff so we know who to pay and when. That sounds pretty simple. It gets a little involved sometimes, but it's a pretty painless, simple process on our side, at least.
Perfect. So basically, it's just you're making sure that the person that's selling has the authorization to do it and that there's nothing in the way. And then you're making sure everything is good for the new person to buy it and all the forms and everything is in place, to make sure that that is a seamless process. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for answering that.
Absolutely. Yep. Our job is to deliver free and clear title to the new buyer with the only lien being the new mortgage. So as long as all that happens, we're good to go.
Awesome. Thanks, Beth.
Absolutely. Have a great day.